Appreciate your life and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a very interesting topic, and this topic was suggested to me by a subscriber, and he would like to know why are some people kind of forced into the practice of African spirituality by some deities, and why are some bloodlines, according to him, particularly coveted. That is, there are some people that they just cannot escape the practice, and this is very true. I have experienced this kind of cases. I have seen some of these people face to face in real life, and if you are familiar with African spirituality, we know that there's certain people, they are usually disturbed by certain spirits to practice. And today I want us to dissect and analyze this issue. This is something that could be as a result of a situation whereby the family, the forefathers, the fathers or grandfathers or great grandfathers of that person have been venerating a particular deity or group of deities for a very long time, could be for hundreds of years, even thousands of years. And most times you're going to find that in this case that the great grandfathers of that bloodline, they have like a pact or an agreement or a covenant with this deity, that they and their children, their whole bloodline, are going to be venerating or worshiping this deity or working with this deity for all eternity. Okay, we have this kind of situations. It's very common in Africa, and you're going to find situation whereby this have been going on in the family. It is part of the family heritage. Okay, they call it family juju. Some people will tell you my family juju. You will see it is very clear. We see have this today in Africa. Then you see a situation whereby we now have new generation we come into play, and then we say that we don't want to worship this deity anymore. It is old school. It's fetish, it's dirty, it's this, it's that. For whatever reason, we don't want to continue. We want to become Christians. Then what will happen is that they will go and destroy the shrine, or they will call some so-called men of dogs that they think they have power more than the shrine to go and destroy the shrine, burn everything, throw everything away, and they will start going to church. Or you will see some kind of reasons whereby the people will say, "Oh, this we are tired of venerating this deity. We just want something new." And they will ignore or abandon the deity, and they'll start living their own life. Maybe they feel that I have different dreams. I want to enjoy myself, travel around the world. I don't have time for this. This is not what my mates are doing. I want to do something else. Then the person will try to start living their new life, and will not see the deity disturbing them, frustrating them, giving them difficulty, try to get them to come back to the practice. And this is what normally happens. So if the person refuses, you will see most of these people that will have difficulty in life. Some of them will be plagued with sickness. Some of them will even be plagued with madness. Some will be suffering. They will be suffering. They will be struggling in life. Anywhere they are going to try to make money, to try to do things to achieve that new life, it will not work for them. If they are doing business, they will struggle and struggle. The business will be working for other people. They will see people that are younger than them coming to the business, making money. Nothing will be happening for them. They will just be suffering. Anything they put their hand to do will not bear fruit. They will be suffering. They will be struggling throughout life, and they'll be tormented. Even if they get married, the marriage will be a very painful one. It will not last. Or if it's going to last, whoever they get married to will become a poor person. This normally happens. We have this case a lot in Africa. This is as a result of the pacts that have been made by their ancestors. So what will happen is that the spirits will do everything to get them to come back. if they don't come back, they are going to make sure that they frustrate them in this life, that nothing will ever work for them until they come back to start practicing their African spirituality and venerating that deity. So this is how it normally works. Okay. So if you find yourself in this kind of situation, the best thing to do is to venerate the deity. Okay, you ask them what they want, or you consult them. If you tell them you really do not want to work with them, they should give you their conditions, what you need to do. Some of them will tell you, okay, you don't want this anymore, do this, or maybe do this sacrifice and to break it. Or they will say, some will tell you that you cannot escape. This is your destiny, you must do it. You don't have any choice in this matter. Okay, you have been signed over. The ink has dried. So you just have to live it, or live a very painful and miserable life until you die. So this kind of situation, so I have seen it many times. I see this kind of people every day. We in Africa, yeah, many of these people that are carrying Christianity on their head, Christianity have only been in Africa for not less than 400 years. All our African people, our forefathers, for the last 3 generations, they all practice African spirituality. Every tribe has their own deity they are venerating. Christianity is not more than 400 years on this continent. So a lot of us that are finding ourselves Christians today, our great-grandparents were not even Christians. In my own family, my parents' parents were not Christians. It was just within my own parents' generation that some of them became Christians. My father wasn't even a Christian till he died. It was my mom that was claiming Christianity. Those side, and they were the ones that were the evil people. So Christianity in my family only intercepted just one generation, my parents' generation. Me too, I have come into play. Now I am not a Christian anymore. Okay, although they say I was born into it, but I was not. I was rather forced into it as a child. It was not my intention to become a Christian. Some people just felt that I must become a Christian for whatever reason. But now I'm not anymore. I'm very proud to say that I am not. Okay, so it only kind of penetrated just one step, and it was not even solid in my family. So right now I'm back in the African spirituality, and guess what? My children will not even become Christians. Okay, I'm going to make sure of that. None of them will go into these slave religions. I'm going to teach them the truth at a very early age. So in Africa, Christianity is not really that strong. Okay, most of the people inside it, they are just deceiving themselves. Hypocrites. So we still have our African deities that are very, very active, very, very powerful. And they are very instrumental, but the problem is that they are being neglected by so many of our people today. And the reason is religion. When people have these encounters, people that have been venerating, their parents have been venerating African spirits, and then they become Christians. Normally, when the deities start to visit them, some people that visit them in the dream, sometimes it's face to face. These people don't really, because they don't know much about spirituality, they have nobody to actually guide them. They feel afraid. The only people that they think that are authorities on this matter is the Catholic Church or Christians. So when they go to church to complain that there is a spirit talking to them, telling them to practice African spirituality, the pastor will naturally say that spirit is a demon. Okay, the evil pastor will say the spirit is a demon, and they have to cut off all contact with that spirit. In fact, the pastor will tell them that spirit is responsible for their poverty, for all the problem in their life, that they must deliver them. So they will not place these people on deliverance mission. Some people are still delivering themselves for the last 5, 10 years, 20 years. They are still going for a deliverance program. It does not work. The spirit is still there, attached to their bloodline, attached to them. Nobody can be able, no pastor can be able to solve that problem until they come back to their senses and they start practicing. I see this case of very, very many of them in African spirituality in Nigeria today. We see people like this that are in Christianity that have gone from church to church trying to get a pastor to deliver them from their own African original deities. But all the churches have failed them. And these people, the more they try to run from African spirituality, the more the hardship come to their life, and many of them are suffering because the spirit will make sure that they don't live any good life. Most times, these people, many of them are intelligent people. They went to school, they are skillful, but they are struggling in life because they are failing in their spiritual responsibility. So they will always struggle until they come to their senses. They start doing the spiritual things or doing the things the spirit asks them to do. Many of these people are supposed to be Dibias. They are supposed to be priests. They are supposed to be teaching people African spirituality, healing people, studying herbs, doing things that the kind of work I am doing. But they feel that the work is fetish, it's a dirty job, and they feel that people will laugh at them. I've seen people that told me that they are ashamed to practice African spirituality. That in this modern day, everybody is going to church. People are talking about modern technologies and how to do things that they cannot be seen with a native shock, or even wearing native dress, or doing anything African spiritual, having stuff like this. They are ashamed. So as a result of that, they don't want to do it, but they don't mind doing it in the night or hidden from people's eye. They don't want to come out of the closet because of what people will say. So as a result of this, they will suffer. You not proud of your spirituality, but you are not ashamed when you suffer in front of people. Okay, so for me, it doesn't make sense for them. It's people that have misplaced priorities. So if you find yourself in this situation, it's better to answer the call. I've seen so many cases of people that have gifts. Some of these people, they have vision. They can even see vision. Some of them are even more powerful than me. But they are not using their gifts because they are ashamed. They feel that African spirituality is outdated. It is old school. It is a fetish. People will laugh at them. So as a result of that, they have refused to even do anything to move forward. So what will happen? These people will just be struggling all through life until they die. Okay, this is what will happen because they have failed their responsibility. There's this particular case I met about a lady, many times more than once. This lady can actually see visions for people, but she rather choose to go into prostitution than to be a healer because she's so ashamed. This is somebody that likes to dress up very sharp, very sexy, like a slay queen. She pictures herself as a person that a fashionista, somebody that is very proud of her beauty, her elegance, that she don't want anything to dent her image. She wants to be seen like a very important figure, like what you say, maybe somebody like a movie star or one of these actors. She loves that kind of materialistic lifestyle, but she have this gift, but she's not using it. So the spirit push her in the path whereby she can never have the things she wants in life, because if she's actually giving those things, she will not have time for the spirits. This is how it normally works. So they push her in a place whereby she's always struggling. So this lady now is like I would like to say executive prostitute. You could have been in a better place, sitting in a very powerful chair and healing people, but you choose to live this kind of life because you are ashamed to touch native shock, to tie wrapper, to go to river, to do office. I've seen many women like this. So many girls in Africa, they have gifts, but they are ashamed that people will laugh at them. Okay, as a result of this, they are hungry. God have given you gift to eat, to make people come to you, to bow down to you, to give you money, to give respect and honor to you. But you choose to throw away that gift because you are ashamed. And now you are doing many jobs. People can just call, any Tom, Dick, and Harry will call you on the phone, and you will have to answer the call because you have demeaned yourself to this level. It's very painful. When I look back at my own destiny with a relationship to African spirituality, when I got my own start begin to awaken, I look at the call. Actually, I say that, okay, who will listen to me? What will I do? I can't be doing all this teaching thing. But the Spirit said this is what you have to do. And in my own case, they make sure that they block everything I was doing to make money until I come into this path. They make sure that they block it. I was trying to do things, trying to escape, trying to live like other people. They just didn't allow me. They told me, you are not like other people. You cannot be doing things like other people. You just cannot regress. This is your destiny. If I have refused to answer the call, I don't know what I'll be doing, and I'll be suffering. Probably I will not be in the place I am now. To be honest, I don't think I'll be like one of those regular people running from pillar to post. Maybe I'll be working for a conglomerate and I'll be like a slave, waking up every morning, going to work, working from 9 to 5. This is the life I don't want to live. It was not designed for me. So by me claiming my destiny right now, I have capacity to do so many things, and I control my time, my body, my space, which is what I really wanted. And the so-called African spirituality people are looking down on. It's what is even giving me prominence in life now. Something that's supposed to be a hobby, it's now a passion, and people's life are changing. And I'm actually making impact in revolutionizing the so-called African spirituality industry, if you recall it that way. So embracing your destiny is very interesting and challenging. And I think it's much better than being a slave. Than being a slave to religion, or a slave to anybody, or a slave to money. I think this is the better thing for me. Okay. So I will encourage you, if you are in this situation. Many people have come to me. There was another case again. A girl also come to me to tell me the same thing, that spirits are coming to her, telling her things. She actually see them, but she was ashamed once again. Ashamed. Okay, I said the offering thing they asked you to be doing in the river from time to time. When last did you do it? You say you did 1 year ago. And this person is suffering in life, but you have spirit family that are always telling you things to do. You are refusing to listen to them. Instead, you choose to listen to men of dogs that have no concern for you. You choose to be giving your money to church than be using money to do your own personal things. This person was so broke to the extent that I have to lend that money to go and do the river offering. My own money, even me that don't have, I have to give her money to buy products to go and do your offering. Could you believe that this person refused to use the money to do the offering? She refused, so I have to block her from my phone, because this person obviously loves suffering. She loves to suffer, and we can't really do much for this kind of people because of shame. That when I stand on the road, people will see me in the river, they will laugh at me. I cannot do what I'm supposed to do. If you have shame, hungry go catch you. Yeah, if you are shameful of doing things that will give you money and prosperity, you cannot hustle. If you are a sharp pencil does not do any work. Okay, if you are ashamed to hustle, to come outside to do things that to do your work, people hungry go kill you. If you are ashamed to practice your craft, hungry go kill you. If I am ashamed, I don't know what I'll be doing now, honestly. To be honest, I don't know. So I encourage you, if you are watching this channel and you know you have calling, you're seeing deities, you ask them what they want. Ask them you talk to them as you talk to your normal human being. Try to see if you people can work together to reach an agreement that will benefit both of you, so that peace will come into your life, and you can at least. It's not bad having 1 or 2 spirit friends. Okay, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know why people are so afraid. The reason is religion. Religion wants to control you totally. That is what Christianity does. When Christianity came to Africa, they want to cut you off from your ancestral bloodline, from your ancestral spirits. They cut you off from everything that will give you power. Cut you off from your own soul. Then they will start brainwashing you and start manipulating you. When they know that you have no contact anymore, you are totally empty. Then they start using you to build their own empire, using you to destroy your own people, sending you out to preach, to bring more souls like a zombie, to colonize more people to come into the church, then use you to build their own empire at the detriment of your own bloodline, of your own heritage. This is what Christianity does. So a lot of people that have this connection, they still have it. A lot of women, men, they know. There's a village in a Delta state whereby an rural village, they have like the largest numbers of mad people in that village, in one of the Delta central side there. The reason for this is that a lot of these their forefathers, they have pacts or covenants with African deities to venerate them for all eternity, and these young children now are refusing to venerate or worship the deities. So they make them mad. So a lot of them they have so many mad young people in that community because they are refused. And Christianity is the cause of this problem. When you think that the Christian God have power more than the deities teach them a lesson, make them mad, and see which any church or any pastor can be able to heal them. I have not seen anybody, any miracle the church have ever done once. All of them are fake miracles. So these things will happen to people. I see many people that are poor in Africa today. A lot of them are poor because they have refused to answer the call. They have refused. They lack understanding. They think that Christianity have power. They don't know Christianity is just a business. And right now, these people are suffering seriously because of they have failed to practice their African spirituality. Something that will give you power to become a god, give you power to accept yourself on this planet. You choose to throw it away, and now you have become a slave. And this is how they are going to be for the rest of this lifetime unless they come back to the path. There is no changing it for them. And even if those people get married to a rich person, many times these people will not try to get married to a rich person so that that person will help them to become rich. A lot of these girls in this situation, they think that by if they marry a rich man, their life will change. Immediately they marry this man, the man too will become poor. The spirits will start attacking the man. Everything about the man, they will pull it down. So the man will become poor as well, and he cannot help the woman. So you have to be very careful in this kind of situation. Once these spirits are set on you that you have to work with them and you are refusing, nothing that will put your hand will be prosperous. When people are succeeding, you will always be failing. You will always be failing in all your business, enterprise, everything you are doing. You just be struggling throughout life until you come back, you make peace with the spirit people, and you start doing their work. Okay, this is the only way they are going to leave you alone. You start doing the work, or you try to reach a negotiation with them. Apart from that, you're going to suffer till you die. Okay, until you come to your senses. So this is the way it normally happens. So that's why some people are being disturbed all the time, that you have work to do. Why these people fail? Why the spirits attack them like this? Because you are given a particular destiny to become a priest or a native doctor or a healer, to save life of people, to be prominent, to help people, to help your generation, to help them, to save them. So by you neglecting that spiritual responsibility, people will be dying because of you. People that you are supposed to help, people you are supposed to intercede for, to point in the right direction, to uplift, you cannot uplift them. So those people will be suffering as well. So as those people are suffering, you too must suffer. You cannot be living, they will not allow you to enjoy yourself while people are suffering. You will also suffer because you have failed in your responsibility to uplift the people you were designed to uplift. So when I see these people suffering, I don't feel anything bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them, because they are neglecting their responsibility, thinking that they can escape. You cannot escape it. It has been already been sealed. Your parents, your grandparents, they have already made this connection, this pact with the deities. This is what their bloodline will do. They will become priests. And now it's your turn to answer that call, but you have refused. So you will have to suffer because people are suffering because of you. I look back, if I have decided not to answer this call, there are many things that would have gone wrong with a lot of people. I know that a lot of charlatans are online. So many charlatans. If I have not come out to expose so many things, I imagine what will still be happening in this African spirituality sector. There will be many people will still be defrauded. Many people will not have access to this knowledge. Many people will still be in darkness. If I have failed in my responsibility of choosing not to answer the call, I know the damage that would have gone through with so much. So I'm very proud. By me being here, I have displaced a lot of fake people. I have exposed many of them. I have exposed many of these charlatans, many of these evil people. My work is to expose them, to bring enlightenment, understanding to this topic. So this is part of my purpose of doing what I'm doing. It's my calling in a way. So by me answering this call, I've been able to solve so many problems for a lot of people. I've been able to teach so many people authentic African spirituality. Many people don't have to go and be relying on these fake babalawos thinking or doing, practicing superstitious belief, practicing useless tradition. I have stopped so many things. Only these few 3 years, I have changed so many things, and I'm still going to do more things. This is as a result of the fact that I answered the call. I didn't feel ashamed. Oh, I studied in abroad. I have 3 university degrees. I am too big to talk about African spirituality. I didn't answer. I answered the call, right? When I started this channel, a lot of my friends, they blocked me. They feel ashamed. They feel that I have hit rock bottom. For me to be talking about African spirituality, that I have hit rock bottom. I have nowhere else to go. That I am suffering. So they were ashamed to associate with me. Okay, they blocked me, and I don't mind today. Those people that block me, I am better than all of them. They cannot live the kind of life I live. They don't have the kind of resources I have. They don't even have the kind of connection and network I have. They are suffering. They are beneath me, begging people for job. I create jobs for people. So you see the difference. When you limit yourself, put yourself under religion because you refuse to accept your crown, you are going to suffer. You throw away your gift. You throw away the things that will make you because you are ashamed. You will definitely become a slave because the people you go to meet, they're not going to give you a crown. You will be a slave for the rest of your life. So many of these girls I see that they have gifts, but due to shame, they don't practice. So many of them are in prostitution. These are women that people are supposed to be bowing down to. You're supposed to have your shrine. When people come, before they even talk to you, they will bring gift for you, be coming to meet you to do divination, to do spiritual work for them. You'll be very powerful today, but you choose to throw away your power and become a roadside prostitute. You see the stupidity of their decision. You choose to be sweeping one man's church, sweeping church, going to church, becoming usher for one dirty pastor, because you choose to throw away your gift, or they have deceived you into thinking that your gift is demonic. Why the same pastors come to meet people like me to beg them to come and be doing work for them to have followers? When you throw away your gifts, they say salt. When salt lose taste, it has no value and will be trampled upon. People like us are supposed to be the salt of the world. But when you choose not to apply your gifts, people will treat you as you have no value. Okay, you will have no value. So a lot of African people today, they are suffering because they have lost their value by accepting Christianity, throwing away their African spirituality, destroying their ancestral altars, trying to cut all their source with their African spirits. You will have no value. Okay, so in other words, you are the one that put yourself in this situation. So you have to enjoy it, to manage it the way it is. So this is the problem that we have, So I will advise this kind of people, if you are having doubt, the best thing, you seeing this spirit, they're telling you have things to do, you try to talk to them. You talk to them, you do your libation, you call them. I have done so many things on how to make contact with spirits. You do the thing, you ask them what they want you to do, and you listen to them. Try it out for like 3 months, 6 months, and see what will happen. If nothing good happen, then you go back to your normal life. Instead of running away, running from pastor to pastor, from church to church, paying for deliverance. So this is my own take on the issue. Some of us are called to do this work. If you have a calling to help your people, to be a pillar, but you choose to run away, you're going to become like a rago. Okay, I see these girls every day. I see these, my brothers and sisters, every day. Many of them are struggling, doing many jobs because they have failed to accept their spiritual responsibility. There is nothing we can do for these people except to just keep looking at them and hoping that they will change and things will improve for them. We just have to keep looking at them until they come to their senses. So this is the way I see it too. I'm very glad that I accepted my calling. And since I accepted this calling, my life has changed. Most of the things I was struggling for, I don't struggle for them. It comes to me naturally. When it's time, I'm not that rich, but I have enough to take care of myself. If they say somebody, they try. I see they try. For my own age and the way things is happening, things is going well for me. And I cannot be more thankful. I'm so happy. So you need to answer your calling. If you have gifts, you know you have spiritual gifts, please answer the calling. You know you have a responsibility. Don't be ashamed. Don't think of what people will say about you. When you start to do the work, those the same people that are laughing, they'll be the ones to come and be begging you for assistance. They'll be the ones that will come and be meeting you to do things for them again. They'll come be asking you for money. You'll be shocked. Okay. So don't be ashamed to answer your call. I keep telling these people, do not be ashamed. If you shame, hungry go catch you. Okay, you'll suffer. So please be proud of your African spirituality. If you want to learn it, I teach it on this channel. This is what I always emphasize. I teach African spirituality from a very simple, understandable perspective. Okay, I don't waste your time. I don't use grammar. You don't have to pay for expensive initiation. All those things other people are doing to make it complicated and difficult for you, I don't do them. Okay, I don't do them. I don't waste. I take you straight to the point to connect you back to your own divinity so that you can start being productive to your own generation and start doing the work. Does not waste time. Okay, within 6 months, you become a master class student. You will become experts. All these people you see spending 10 years, 20 years, say they're practicing African spirituality, you will become more than them because most of them don't know what they are doing. Many of them are spiritual illiterates. Many of them are stark illiterate. They don't know what they are doing. They are just repeating unnecessary traditions, ceremonies that will bring no productivity and prosperity to their life. So I can teach you in a scientific way. You learn it very fast and you start applying these principles to improve your life, to improve things in your life. Okay, you become straightforward and you will see the results and the importance and the benefits of African spirituality. This is what I promise you. This is what I have to offer you. Yeah. So you need to sign up for my program so that you can start doing things. Okay, don't waste time. If you know you have calling and you don't know what to do, if you are here on this channel, it's not by accident. Okay, you are here for a reason, and this is the place you need to be. Okay, so this is what I have today on this topic, and questions and comments are welcome. We have these packs and this destiny to change and uplift our continent. So it's for us to take the initiative. If you are not doing anything, it's either you are working to promote or uplift or you are working against it. So you have to pick a side. Whichever side you pick at the end of the day is your choice and your personal decision, and you will live your life according to that decision you make. Okay, so I think I will go off for here today. For those people watching me, I thank you very much. Please like and share this video if you like my content. Support my channel. You can donate to the channel. You can patronize me. I sell a lot of spiritual products, so very powerful, effective products that will help your life. I sell it. You can check my channel at River of Knowledge, the website. And if you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, it's here waiting for you. My new book will be coming out very, very soon, and I'll be launching it before this Christmas or this end of year. So apart from that, I thank you very much. Nice to see you guys on the channel, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.